Would you like a glass of wine?
Yes, those stairs are a nightmare. That's better.
So, what can I do for you, monsieur?
My name is Tiago Marquez. I saw your report on the robbery. I found your address. I came straight away. I needed to see you.
And why is that?
The stolen painting, La Malédiction, it belongs to me.
Ronnie had wanted me to interview the owner, and now here he was. Or rather, he was somebody who claimed to be the owner. So the stolen painting is yours? Tell me more.
La Malédiction belonged to my family in Catalonia in the 30s, before the Civil War.
So what was it doing here in Paris?
The fascists stole it in 1938. They killed my father, but not me. I escaped. I have been looking for it ever since. You have to help me find it.
I had no reason to show Marquez my press card. He already knew who I was. Did you lose all your family in the Civil War?
When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
I'm sorry.
I would have stayed and fought for freedom, but I was just a boy.
You've got my attention, but if I'm to help you, I need more to go on.
I have something. This old photograph. It is of me and my family. See the painting above the fireplace?
Yes, it's La Malédiction. The photograph certainly appeared to link the old man to the painting.
You took the photographs at that robbery, huh?
I did, yes.
I need to see them.
Why?
Please, I must see them.
All right. Here they are. This shot did
It's
perfect.
finally, La Malédiction, in all its splendor. The lines, the color, the detail. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Then take it. That shot is no good to me.
Really? Thank you, mademoiselle.
Here's the thief making off with the painting.
What is that tattoo on his arm?
Looks like a skull and crossbones. Headhunters,
You will find him, and then you will find my painting.
I can try.
You must, mademoiselle.
This one was rejected. Georges got in the way. Typical.
Who is this George?
Just a friend. He insured the painting.
So, he will know who is this liar who claims to own my painting.
I don't think he does. He would have told me. This is the best shot I took. They used it in the paper.
Yes, it is how I recognize La Malédiction, my painting.
It does look like the one in your photograph.
So close, but now it is lost again.
So you are certain that this is the same painting?
Of course, I do not make mistake.
So you are certain?
Of course,
So you are certain?
of course, I...
Marquez's story was very interesting, but I needed to corroborate it. I wondered if the gallery kept ownership records. And while I didn't wholly trust him, this was the one lead that I didn't want to lose. Where are you staying?
What? Nowhere. Here, perhaps.
I didn't want him to stay in my apartment. There was another solution. My neighbor is out of town for a few days. You could stay there.
Yeah, that would be good. Thank you.
Great, let's go. Adam said that he would leave the spare key under the mat. The door was... My neighbor had left a key for me under the doormat, which reminded me I hadn't watered his plants for a week. The key wasn't there. The door was locked, but my neighbor always left a key. I had no reason to open the fire exit. There was no fire. Breaking news, Ronnie.
Really?
A Spaniard named Marquez just came round. He claims to be the owner of the stolen painting.
Well, get his story, Nico. What are you waiting for?
The Spaniard claims the painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
This is fantastic. Make sure you get all the facts.
Oh, I will. I also know what tattoo the killer has.
Great work, Nico.
It says Headhunters.
Sounds dangerous. Take care, Nico. I can't wait to see the story.
Bye, Ronnie. George, is everything okay?
Just about. I found the murder weapon over at their security.
That's brilliant!
Yeah, then they walked in and found me holding the weapon.
Let me guess. He arrested you?
You got it. Threw me into a cell. Of course, he couldn't make it stick. I'll come over, update you on what I've got. How about you? What's new?
You won't believe who's just turned up.
Andre Lobineau?
No, a Spanish guy called Marquez says he's the owner of the painting.
You're kidding.
Marquez claims the... Well, keep your finger... One of my photographs shows the killer's tattoo.
That's incredible.
It says Headhunters. At least... D'accord, that's it for...
Sounds good.
I had nothing else to tell you. The door was locked. I hope you don't mind waiting. I'm sure the key is around here somewhere.
This is why I hate cities. No trust anymore.
I had no reason to open the fire exit. The gap was wide, but not wide enough for my fingers. Using the sticky chewing gum, I was able to fish out the key. The door was...
This will do.
Glad it's up to standard. I have to go out, monsieur. Ronnie had promised me the front page if I got an interview with the painting's owner. And here was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that. I needed to find out who had put the painting up for sale. Maybe there was more to find at the gallery. Len was sitting outside the cafe. He looked dazed. Hello, Monsieur Len.
Ah, the delectable Nico Collard, super sleuth. How may I be of service?
I was hoping I'd find you here.
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
What do you know about the owner of La Malédiction?
That was Henri's business. He found the painting and did the deal with the owner.
Would anybody else know anything about the owner?
Not likely. He kept especially quiet about that one. But he always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
You mentioned a manifest. How would one get a look at that?
One might start in the office. That's where Henri kept most of his paperwork.
I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view. Authoritative.
Something like that.
The police have finished in the gallery. We could chat in the office. It's much more comfortable. More intimate. I might even be able to rustle up a little bottle of champagne.
Let me think about that. Henri's death, it must be so very hard for you.
Yes, I shall miss him deeply. We had such a very special relationship. The loss is so hard to endure, even for a man of such inner strength as myself.
Thank you, monsieur.
At your...
I needed to get inside, but the door was locked. The office was my best bet if I wanted to find out who owned that painting. The office was my best bet if I wanted to find out who owned that painting. Henri's office. I needed some. The piece was. Hello.
Well...
You said Henri's manifest might be in the office.
Of course, my dear, but that place is full of junk. I have no idea what... As all...
That was clearly late. So,
Oh, yes.
you...
Of...
About the gallery.
Of course, my dear. We can go there now, if you...
That sounds great.
We can discuss my ordeal.
A cozy chat with Lane was the last thing I wanted. But it was my best hope if I wanted to get a look around the office. So, what are we waiting for?
After you, my dear.
The place was heaving with junk. Finding what I wanted wouldn't be easy. As Lane sat down, something stuck out from beneath the cushion. It looked like a folder. Whatever it was, the police had missed it. I needed to get it.
Come, join me on the couch. I'm ready for you. You will be gentle with me, won't you?
Oh, I'm never gentle, Monsieur Lane.
Oh, do call me Hector.
Lane hadn't noticed the folder. With that amount of padding, who would? The only way to get hold of it was to distract him. Monsieur Lane?
Hector, please.
Oh, Hector. Perhaps I will join you in that glass of champagne.
But of course, champagne, nature's balm in troubled times.
To new friends!
To love. Oh, mon Dieu, that is so cold!
Oops, silly me. I am so sorry.
I'll have to dry this off. Don't you worry, my dear.
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. La Malediccio had to be there. It was. And next to it was the owner's name, Mr. Medovsky. The police had obviously not spotted the folder. I put it back. I had what I needed for my story. Monsieur Lane, thanks for everything. But I think I hear my editor calling.
Ma chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little spillage.
And I found out who claims to own La Malediccio. Some guy named Medovsky. Sounds Russian, right?
Medovsky, my God.
Who is he?
He's new on the oligarch block. Fresh into London from Russia, with ambition and a bloody reputation. Collard, this is way over your head. I'm gonna put a more experienced crime journalist on the story. I can't afford for you to get hurt.
Relax, Ronnie. This is my story. Leave it with me. Let's...
Okay. But don't do anything. See you tomorrow.
Ronnie didn't trust me on this story, but I wasn't going to let him give... I was going to have to move fast. Come in. Hi, George. Great to see you. How did it go over at Vera?
Hope you don't mind me just dropping in.
No, not at all.
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
I'm impressed.
Annette, the manager at Vera Security, lied about the owner of the company. When I pieced together that shredded letter, I got a name, Medovsky.
Medovsky! That's the same guy who claims to...
What? He owns the painting? He has to be the one behind this whole scam.
You're telling me? We have to be sure.
What the?
I cannot sleep on that.
George, this is Senor Marquez.
Nice to meet you.
So you are this
Senor Marquez is staying in the apartment across the hall. Apparently, he's the real owner of La
What? I thought you said Medovsky was the owner.
Senor Marquez claims the painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
Really? Do you have any proof?
Senor Marquez, could you show him the...
How can we prove?
The dates would tie up, sure.
Who is this?
When they came for us in 38.
You lost your father?
Yes.
That's definite.
It belonged.
A pair of statues stood on... The statues were quite striking. Who's this?
A good.
If the painting really... But how can I be sure that you're the...
I can prove it. Look at my father in the photograph. You see the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me. This medallion.
Marquez's father... It's definitely the same... A snake...
It is the Ouroboros.
The what?
My father was a Gnostic leader. La Maledicción is sacred to the Gnostics. Hence, they both display the Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the...
Ha! You do not believe whatever...
If Marquez was the true owner of Maledicción, might be tough to prove.
So, if the painting belongs to...
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid. Then, after that, it was lost.
We need to talk to this Medovsky. But how do